Okay. Well, a little recap what happened. You know, the stream cracked at the end, but I loaded back to the closest quick save. So, still have my points. We haven't fully did the deal. We're doing. Oh yeah, we're back here. We gotta go talk to bro. Before I forget, what's this? You know, things happen. It you know, internet stuff you can't control. I'm not gonna worry about it, you know. But if I remember correctly, there's no like I think I was wrong about the damn about the level there being macro is 30.
Ah, so the conquering heroes have returned from the blockade. But perhaps heroes is too strong a term, considering the proof of your heroics is sorely lacking. The footage showing the taking of the blockade is near unusable. Oh, where are my manners? Commander, Inez, meet our new benefactor. This is the business partner I spoke to you about, and she has graciously agreed to fund our new venture.
Yes, we've met. Now, let's not get overly ahead of ourselves.
It happens, and it's gonna, you know, not gonna be perfect all the times here. To be real with you, I'm just happy it happened at the end of the stream anyway. I was basically about to get off anyway, you know.
Putting on a show is 40% of the battle. The remaining 60% is messaging.
Well, I'd say these two certainly made our correspondence job easier. Only Auntie herself could have done a finer job at providing sound bites.
Let's try not to exaggerate. It was a fine showing. Now, with her as the face of the brand, we might really have something.
Look, I know I ain't exactly the profile of a business partner, but I know medicine, and I know the potential of grafts more than anyone. You'll not find my experience anywhere.
Perhaps so, but unfortunately I can't be expected to simply take your word for it. You know how it is. Low-level workers have a certain flair for lying and grifting, whilst concurrently exaggerating all accomplishments and ills.
But we can trust your word as her current supervisor. What sort of performance review might you give this associate?
Thanks.
That's a reasonable endorsement. Wouldn't fit in the one-line write-in space for her quarterly appraisal, but I suppose you couldn't know.
So we have a deal then? I admit that the raid and the interview may not have gone as swimmingly as I would have liked, but there is something there.
Suppose I can make good on the funding after all. We'll see in time where this arrangement leaves us. In any case, good day.
So that's it. We're clear to restart the grafting program, and you'll abide by my demands. No more senseless killing. No more hurting folk.
Of course not, unless said folk agree to it. Yes, we are at an agreement. Consider this a bonus for your efforts. When the time is right, I will reach out to you for further planning. You have been instrumental, soldier. Inez, well done indeed.
I'll settle for a moment of rest, Commander. Thanks.
You know, the internet went out then stream. With that. We're doing all the companion quests. Oh, all for one. It's literally the same. I literally wanted to do that at the last mission of the last stream. And, you know, things happen. It is what it is. swear. Does anybody else have this problem? Where, like, like I look at stuff on YouTube, bro, can't find anything. Try to go to sleep, everything wants to pop up, bro. Wake up the next day, can't find it. I gotta search. The worst thing ever. Like, I'm about to get on stream and people are posting shit and I'm like, oh, I wanna look at that, but I have at least for this year, for 2025, I have kept to the schedule.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation.
I've kept to the schedule. I'm on time for the most part, you know. 15 minutes here and there, but you know.
Of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives?
Oh, what's up, dude? Good Mondo. Boy, that was fun yesterday, dude. Played for like 7 hours. 7 hours of Fortnite. That's...
After all, that's what unbridled freedom.
Yeah, 7 hours. I didn't expect it to go that long, but it happens. It was the little dragon
For a chat, Commander?
corporation thing. Fellow game mode actually fun.
Willard, Vice President Conan, sent me a message just now about how the investment meeting went. Seems he showed off the footage from the blockade, interview and all, and they all agreed to fund the grafting program and start it up again in earnest. I think we actually pulled this off, Commander. They even thought to bring me into middle management for the program. Can you believe it? After you and I finish what we set out to do for Arcadia, of course. I'd say closing these rifts take priority over a career change. I'm realizing now that I never really imagined something like this was possible after ending my contract like that. Never thought I'd be at the forefront of a military campaign. Never thought I'd be able to change much about Auntie's choice, let alone that I'd want to. But here I am. Reckon you could say I proved myself after all. Thank you, Commander, for everything.
Wait, why you dressed all fancy at your job? What the hell? Something happening?
Anyhow, that's enough sorting my thoughts for the moment. We got a galaxy to save.
And shit, when do you get off? Oh wait, what the fuck was it? And shit. More collectibles. Oof. Wait, did I not? Oh fuck, I forgot to speak to the woman. Fucking hell. But dressing fancy for pool though is a little much. But hey, I mean, do you? You wanna dress nicely? That's all needed. Me personally, I dress for comfort. I hate it. I thought I talked to him, but apparently I didn't.
Sporting match as much
Now I gotta sit for this shit again.
base rank and file. Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the
Whoa. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Wait 20 years to bring a new product to market. People's lives now. As a responsible member of society, we allow you to
So you need to tell me what the next thing, because I'm pretty sure there was one more thing I had to do before they let me talk to the auntie.
Good luck, my Amelia.
Don't let us keep-
Remember, you can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's choice.
What the
Auntie's choice.
Oh, it's fucking this. I walked back here for nothing. Whatever. Get me out of here.
Approaching station. Head office tower.
Auntie's Choice. We strive to be 110% whole.
Yeah, and honestly, wasn't even planning to play Fortnite for that long.
Guiding principle.
enjoy an
And time kind of flew by.
existence. Conspicuous consumption of unavoidable.
You want freedom of choice. You want
But it's like,
Auntie's choice.
by the end of it, my friend Icky joined anyway, so I stayed for,
Knows that a better you
I want to say till
is
like
just
1.
pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice?
Otherwise, you know, I got to explore the extra game modes in Fortnite that I would never normally play. Like outside like the little rhythm game that they have, I would never really explore them. Where are we going with this? They set the planet, I don't remember. Is it on Cloister? Or was it on Eden?
When you could choose Auntie's choice. Too much phasers.
You think Eden? Probably. It might be. Why'd you be on fucking Golden Ridge? Oh, it's on Praetor. Was there something else on Praetor? I don't think so. I think I did everything. I could be wrong. For real, it's been a slow day today. I really didn't do much today outside I played Power Wash Simulator.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Pondering begets disharmony.
The only good thing about doing a lot of stuff, really, I can just walk through this and not worry about it. I'm pretty sure I eliminated everybody.
A perfect society.
The lecture hall to request an exception.
The problem is, where the fuck do I go? Honestly, let's keep it on the right. Where the fuck do I go? It should be like on a computer or something, probably, right?
Oh, a new face. Well,
Oh yeah, I didn't talk to you.
welcome to the Wellnetarium, but the designated subject reader ought to have attended to that by now. I was once a victim of imperfect thoughts. Oh, I had so many questions.
Oh my god, even the
But my
instructors.
questioning days are long gone.
Taught. Oh my god, it's basically Usopp. That it? No, there have to be more, right? I'm gonna look around a little bit more because I'm not trying to come back here for no bullshit. Try to do my due diligence, you know. Killed this motherfucker.
Wait. I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment. But that last session, that was far more intensive.
Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting, per instructions.
Maximal? Who
Oh, damn.
authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer!
Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases. Further abradement recommended.
Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
Sounds about right. Will this... I wondered, will this be suffice?
When I first got assigned to your team, I was beside myself with excitement. Since then, you've really proven yourself every bit of the legend I hoped you would be. I've come to respect you, Commander. Not just as a leader, but as a, well, as a friend, too. I'm glad to hear it. Would have had some real grease on my face if you didn't. It was just me and Val for so long. I kind of forgot what it was like having someone else I could rely on.
I wanted to click the elevator, but I guess we're doing this now.
Having you at my side. Not to get too maudlin, but I'm used to losing the people who mean the most to me. I just want you to know I'm not going to let that happen this time. Don't worry. I'm not planning on jumping in front of any bullets if it can be helped. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. This can be a thankless job sometimes.
Yeah, a little thanks, a little recognition goes a long way. You'd be surprised. Before I fucking leave. That's not here. 18.
Freshman process increases tractability.
I think that's it. I knew I damn near did everything here. About to fucking save. There was more. Incognito. And then we're going back to this place, and it's... I have to go to the section 3. I think I said this before. I hate this map. This one particularly.
As they tried with us at Tau Ceti. Devious shenanigans lying down? No! Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume
with Auntie's choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The big rift cut off Tossball's.
Have I thought about getting back one more right? I haven't, you know. The game is like 62 gigs, not that much comparing to some other games like Mortal Kombat 1 and Warzone, but like all my friends are like uninstalled the game. It'll kind of just be me solo queuing and dealing with these shitheads on that game. I'm super good. If I want a second job, I at least hope I get paid.
Cruncher on Cloister. Alden tells me you agreed to continue the work we began at Greater Tranquility Station. Grand. A collaboration between Auntie's Choice and the Order will truly reward all of Arcadia, not to mention the Order itself. If they partner with us, it's only a matter of time before they come to see that profits are a more tangible proof of progress than those unquantifiable theories they get lost in. Certainly. Aren't you adorable? Next, you'll be asking me to name a time I overcame adversity in the workplace. What is anyone apart from the function they perform? To wit, I am my job, and I rather think such an esteemed position speaks for itself. Oh, answering that would come dangerously close to upward communication, which is not something we advocate in Auntie's Choice. Wouldn't want the junior ranks getting the idea that they can review or, law forbid, critique their seniors. Suffice to say, Auntie Cleo is without peer. Quite literally. This corporation would be adrift without her as our steady bellwether.
I don't know why she stopped me just to say that bullshit.
I see you're back from the Protectorate's little mind manipulation spa. All their secrets in hand, yes?
Our team at Proprietary Insight Acquisition has been salivating over the potential commercial applications of that process.
Of course you have.
Well, got what we needed. Sometimes a body count can't be helped.
Better in the ground than in our enemy's employ. Nice work, my ameliorator.
Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology, and that will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and its results. Can't say I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market to.
How truly unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible customers.
No
they
shit.
They could barely even be considered consumers at all.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable? But still, they keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? So much for their vaunted moral high ground, and so much for us exploiting that piece of technology. Oh, good to know, good to know. Excellent. Well, here's your reward, along with something extra for your effort.
Hopefully these fuckers don't use it.
Converting him would have earned you an above-average payout. All right.
I don't want the money. He needs to be silenced.
It's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations. Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute with our illustrious leader, Auntie Cleo.
So your preliminary chores are complete? Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. Ah, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes? Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization? Ah, I see we have an ideological fellow traveler. Why, this is a nice surprise. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. I received a most curious transmission from Ruth Bassar, presiding bishop of the order, proposing we discuss the prospect of our groups working together. She stated this was your idea. A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms. Are you sure you'd rather pursue this over your current exclusive contract with us? Before I contact Ruth, I want to be 110% certain.
God.
Fine. I'll initiate a call with Ruth through a secure line in the conference room next door. Let's pick this up there. Don't keep me waiting.
Okay, shush. Hopefully these assholes will fucking actually work together. There's gonna be some fucking hiccup. I know them. They both try to recruit me for their What the fuck is how do it says it's below me.
To self-propelled cannons, I have whatever size.
Hold up.
Size weaponry you need to make all your
Can I get there from here? Probably not, right? Dude, this place is a fucking maze. Does this lead to it? Probably not. I don't know where to go. Do I have to go back to the front? I guess I'll try to go for the front. I don't know where the fuck to go.
Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Value-added Esplanade.
Ain't heard from Ortiz in months.
Oh
When
my
we get
god.
back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
But we can do better. I'll give it to you. You want.
Oh.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice
So this
Society
stop
is
free.
based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy.
Nope, it's not at 4. I don't know where this is. I'm so fucking confused where this damn room is.
As consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now? As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter.
Alright, so
Efficient and well suited to the shift.
apparently it's right next to the head office.
After all, that we took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly
It's on the 3rd floor?
through artificial means at Auntie's
I'm
Choice,
so fucking
we
confused.
strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals with Auntie's Choice. Attention, any
on my payroll. It's time to recognize the downwardly noble.
This thing, it's like... But it's showing me like below. Oh, why did it let me do this now? What the fuck? I clicked on this. Whatever. You know.
Look who it is, the instigator of this little affair. Her mathematicalness should be along soon, unless the leader of the Order's too busy crunching numbers to attend to business.
Not be
There we
snarky.
are. Apologies for the delay. We were resolving some technical issues. Cloister's atmosphere has a tendency to... Oh, yes. Regale us with a thorough account of Cloister's atmosphere. Spare no detail. This must be Auntie Cleo's trademark wit. I expected better. Why, I don't know what you're referring to, I'm sure. Compared to how I treat my staff, I'm being a peach. If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the task, surely we can remain civil. If not, these negotiations may prove short indeed.
Ah, fuck.
From where I'm positioned, I sense 3 sore points still in need of massage. Point 1, control of the archive. Point 2, oversight of production and distribution of skip cores. And point 3, management of Rift technology. Before we go any further, I want it in writing that the Order will take full control of the archive without interference from Auntie's Choice. What? So the Order can set it fruitlessly idling for another few centuries? We would put it to far more practical use. Imagine the marketing strategies it could develop. I would sever my own hand before giving custody of the archive over to a corporation. Humanity's ascension depends on its calculations. No, such a condition is out of the question.
No, okay, so here's my thinking. I think Ruth should get the archives. In exchange, Auntie can get the skip drive, and then the the riff information, because what everybody told me, the riff information in Auntie's Choice is fucking deadly, and I'm gonna take that very seriously. The fucking Niall's friend said it's very dangerous, that information. That terrorist fucking said that, and I forgot the third person. Those three.
Not completely sure you can convince me that Auntie's Choice benefits from receiving zero access to that wondrous little doodad.
Damn.
Oh, kindly enlighten me on precisely what those greater gains would be.
Oh my god, I don't even know. Fuck.
Oh, grand. More negotiations to look forward to in the future. Fine.
The Order is pleased to accept our mediator's wisdom in this matter.
Yes, the Order can keep their contraption, but the management of skip drives should be under the purview of Auntie's
You're right,
Choice.
Auntie. I will give you
No one
the skip drive.
understands production like we do. Besides which, we have far more experience using skip drives. It was how we came to Arcadia, after all.
Where Auntie's Choice manages, the Order would undoubtedly excel. Do not exclude us from consideration merely for lack of experience.
So you ramp up production? And then what? Hand skip drives out for free to whoever wants one? Preposterous! And
No,
a
I'm giving
waste
it
of
to
a
Auntie.
perfectly good monopoly.
We would
And
be
we're gonna
diligent
come-
about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. This technology should benefit all humanity.
I know what you're saying, Rue, but damn.
Exactly right.
As would the likelihood that we will eventually improve upon it. We shall allow Auntie's control of the current design. There is still the question of who takes possession of the Protectorate's rift technology once the war is finished.
What's
Although
my
the
options?
science is still largely theoretical, this technology could be used to not only close rifts, but create new ones. A dangerous power indeed, left in the wrong hands.
The Order would fritter away valuable time endlessly hand-wringing what to do with the technology. Auntie's Choice would actually use it. For good, of course. In a gainful
I
manner.
don't believe that.
A 50-50 split? But that's so equal. A poke in the eye would cost me less overhead. If Ruth's open to it, I believe I can agree on the general terms here. And, well, we can haggle over minor quibbling details like percentages later.
I shall look forward to brokering the math with you, Cleo. There is one final matter I wish to discuss.
What?
I require some chemicals that I have been told are manufactured at a plant on Praetor, controlled by Auntie's Choice.
I know which plant you're referring to, Ruth, and what comes out of it is hardly safe for general use. Out of professional curiosity, what could you possibly need with such dangerous compounds? Running a little experiment, are we? On what? Or whom?
That is, quite frankly, none of your concern.
No, you gotta be honest.
Precisely. Partners don't withhold secrets, although they can and probably should withhold extremely dangerous chemicals if not properly notified of what they will be used for.
I will make no progress with my request without further explanation, will I? While the Archive is an infinitely complex machine, an equally complex apparatus has been designed which allows one to interact with it directly. Brain-to-logic assembly, as it were. Unfortunately, this headgear exacts a rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A certain panacea is needed to survive it, but I require these chemicals to finish it. Perhaps I have not been entirely forthright. This treatment will enact a permanent change in my personality. Irreversible. But it will not cost me anything I would lament losing.
And I thought we were the ones who threw caution to the wind. Ah, well, Ruth, if worst comes to worst, I'd be happy to serve as a substitute teacher for the Order.
A generous offer, but I fear you lack a certain number of qualifications. Conscience, for example.
That's fair.
I did not anticipate needing to fight for my own physical autonomy, but thank you for respecting my choice.
Oh, how it's delightful to me to see you squirm. All right. I'll get you your weird chemicals. I'll even provide you our corporate discount, practically wholesale. Best I'll say is today's outcome is workable. Barely. Our gains were not as exclusive as I had hoped they'd be.
Arriving at any arrangement even remotely equitable was statistically
improbable. Let's fucking go!
Be glad our mediator managed to find a middle path forward.
By all means, know your worth and own your accomplishments. Perhaps when I'm more out of earshot, though. Well, that'll be all for today. Don't forget to purchase the latest in Auntie's Choice products out on the value-added Esplanade, or enjoy a refreshing cocktail at the Best Choice. And do come see me personally when you have time. I have just the thing in mind for an accomplished freelancer such as yourself.
One moment. There are still the logistics of recapturing the Archive to consider.
We'll, of course, provide our expert troops to support these efforts. Have your people call my people to sort details. Toodaloo!
Brusque as ever. Auntie's troopers will certainly help us manage the Protectorate forces easier, especially if supported by your help. But it would be irrational to expect you to endanger your own life without a more specific strategy in place. Fortunately, I have already given this some thought. First, Order forces must move into our former headquarters at Spyreton. A simpler task now that you have liberated it. By all accounts, you thoroughly routed the enemy. Well done. More importantly, there is a lift located in Spyreton which can deliver our troops into the Archive to assist you against the Protectorate. Unlocking and calling that lift can only be done from within the Archive, however. So you will need to infiltrate the Archive by alternate means, via a bridge connected to Newton. Fortunately, I am told you already dealt with the cultists there. Unfortunately, you will still need to find a way past a small rift currently blocking the bridge. Ordinarily, I do not fancy surprises, but you are proving an exception to that rule. With such a device in hand, bypassing the rift should be as rudimentary as pie. And perhaps at some later date, you will also permit our scientists to analyze this gadget at length in one of our labs, provided all goes according to plan. There is a computronical key that you will also need to locate within the archive called the Calcaduceus. The Calcaduceus grants special access to the archive. Once it is back in Order hands, we will have full control over its systems once more. Rift data. And how did you come by this acquisition, if I may ask? It troubles you what you had to do to get this data.
Are you kidding me? I'm fucking joyed.
It must have been a difficult choice. But difficulty is not a metric useful in judging a decision as right or wrong. Something hard is only hard. Time determines the rest. Until the Order has control over the archive again, this discussion is all but moot. You know what must be done. May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan.
Can't believe I just watched peace made between the Order and Auntie's choice. Seems like a dream I'd have after eating too many woolly curds.
This was the best way. Niles, there's no way around it. They're gonna be at throats. Each other's throat. And personally, if I had to choose a side, I'm siding with the Order. Number one, I actually like Rue. She's very level-headed, very traveled. And two, she's a pretty good-looking MILF. I would hit that. Not gonna lie. Aged like a fine wine.
We've successfully co-opted yet another of our rivals. Can't believe those eggheads accepted the deal. What's next on my agenda?
That outside contractor is here. You requested a brief tete-a-tete.
Ah, there you are.
Oh my god, she's a head in the jar.
New go-getter. We meet in the flesh at last. You've proved quite useful. Keep it up. You'll be going places. You don't seem much put off by my appearance. Good. I have no stomach for those with no stomach regarding me having no stomach. It is, however, something of a brand secret reserved for only the most trusted confidants. And covered in detail buried within the confidentiality clause you agreed to on arrival. I trust this presents no concerns for you, yes?
Whoa.
Not really.
Ain't meaning no disrespect, it's just everyone was saying that you were focused on a product launch or avoiding assassination attempts. That's why you weren't seen in public.
Poor dear, believing that erroneous drivel. You do know
Yeah,
I
they're a
have
bunch
a
of liars.
reputation to maintain. I can't let every rung leech know my condition and open the door for plotting. I ask again, do you have any problems with the previously mentioned stipulations?
No. You know, it's crazy. This reminds me of Futurama. You know, the presidents in the head and the jars, the preserve jars. Then they talk like. That's okay. I mean, I shouldn't be too surprised.
Seems there's more to your shrouded past than I'd been led to believe. And here I'd been ready to disclose all. No matter.
Not exactly. Well, exactly. But not in the way you think. We have a mission for you that is vital to Auntie's Choice's survival.
We've uncovered an opportunity to procure me a new, audaciously improved replacement body. There was a past proposal to utilize graphs, but, once I saw what happened to those misfortunates in the experiment, like your hanger-on here, the idea was promptly abandoned.
Wait, are you saying that the grafting program was only started up to help you with your condition? And was shuttered because it couldn't?
Yes, keep up, dear. You think we
She's
would
a little
have
slow.
invested
She got a
money
good
in
heart
such
though.
A risky procedure for
She's
games
fucking
on the
tall though.
battlefield?
You're a big bitch.
Bombs are for.
That means your scientists lied to us, and our suffering didn't mean anything.
No shit!
Is that
They're
right?
a corporation!
Me and mine were just lab sprats
sorry.
to you this whole time?
This is what you signed up for. Tell me, did you also believe that we came here to solely liberate Arcadia and not for its resources? Oh, you did.
Oh god, she really did. Dude, she is fucking slow! Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, she's so bought into the bullshit. It's like, I seen this coming a mile away. These are not good people. They're the same. They're the same as Space Detroit. Probably worse. You know, it's the same shit, different fucking name.
I'll have you know, we at Auntie's Choice are far from blood simple. Where's the profit in killing all your enemies when you can co-opt and sell goods to them later? Ah, tut-tut. No, to find me the
Fair
perfect
enough.
body, you'll be assailing an inappreciably populated automated automech factory over on Praetor. Not just any automechanical, something much, much more exciting. That facility was designed to build complex automechs, a natural choice when the Protectorate began experimenting with a proxy body for the original Sovereign. It was the last in a long line of his ill-fated
Wow, that
life
makes sense.
extension experiments. Work halted when he died, and the torso prosthesis they developed has been locked in the lab ever since.
I can get you that.
Mine.
There's a sub-facility beneath the automech factory. Its entrance, being hidden, is easy to miss. But we can show you how to find it.
Well then, fetch me my new body, and we can finally begin bringing this system to heel.
Okay. I mean... Oh, that... if it comes to that, I will pull that thing. Mr. House thought he was safe too. He was wrong. He thought money was gonna stop me. No, 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 sir. I'm here for the entertainment, the fuckery. Well.
But we do so knowing you persist, well fortified by our products.
Yo, Nez, you okay? Look at her, she's fucking tall. I can't like go in the third person, but she's bigger than I am. Look at like Niles and me about the same size, right? She's like, I wonder how tall she is. Probably like 6'1".
Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of
I don't know, they've been making some tall characters in games lately. Like Waterboy is super tall. Jimmy Bond Blazer tall.
artificial life is a life that's sweeter. Live a life that's sweeter with Auntie's Choice. Item, business is good.
There's no information how tall she is. Like, I can probably make a fucking estimation based on Niles. Niles and me about the same fucking height. Maybe he's a bit shorter. Yeah, I'm about to go make sure this archive. I'm gonna do this shit before I even think about helping Auntie. Rue's been a lot more helpful. Yeah, Rue's been a lot more helpful. I'm gonna help Rue get that archive. They wanted the archives. I really don't want Auntie to have the damn the information about the damn risks, but I didn't have a speech for it, so I guess we got a good medium. And plus, it seems like Auntie won anyway. She's being screwed. Where's the girl at? I'm generally curious she has any fucking dialogue. That's Niles. Ozza. Mantisaur. Oh, there she is.
I'm damn glad we could get Auntie's choice in the order to make peace with one another. I was worried for a minute that Basar was gonna pass up a good deal. Reckon this news will give the Arcadians hope. Lon knows they need it. Anyhow, was there something you needed, Commander?
You have no new dialogue?
Oh, I see. You're here to gossip. All right, let's hear it. Who do you want to talk about? Seems friendly enough, if a mite guarded and a little thick-headed in his view of Auntie's choice. Regardless, I can assure you I'll treat him with the same respect I show you. I'll admit, though,
out here just
I might be concerned by his newfound zeal for the Directorate. Think he had a good thing going making his own way. This could stifle him in the long run. Not only is he a couple smokes short of a pack, he's also insufferable. I tried, Commander, but boy, he makes it difficult.
Oh no, I agree.
I hate that he's bought right back into the Protectorate. I know he can see sense, but I reckon fear's done its part to keep him in line. It's a loss, and a danger to us all.
And when time comes, he'll be put down like the rest.
Oh, I got a lot of choice words that would have even Val covering her audio receptors, so I'll spare you most of them. I just hope we don't regret letting Azza on board. She's dived headfirst into the deepest dregs of cult logic. At your prompting, I might add. So I reckon her mental state will only decline. It's a damn shame.
She becomes
Ain't often you see an elder solving an equation with one hand and stabbing someone in the eye with the other. So the real question is, does she get along with me? I sure hope so. But something in her changed after what happened on the island. Like a blade that's been blunted. It's a good thing, I reckon. I even think I saw her smile the other day.
No, the other thing is, I hope this becomes something positive. If not, she's probably gonna get shot. By me. I'll put her down. I don't care. Truthfully, the only person I would be depressed if I have to shoot is probably Niles. Mostly because he's helped. He's done nothing but help. It's caused me very little problems. Oh, this fucking ice planet. So where... Okay, we're going back to Newton. Click. Why do I hate Tristan? Because he's fucking Protectorate. They're all going to die by my hands. That traitor blew up a satellite for these fucking freaks, bro. And they will all pay. I will soon see that shit burn before we make peace with the Protectorate. Let it burn. We'll let it burn. Now Oz is kind of like a pet project. Hopefully she won't turn on me, but she will get some hot lead too, dude. And oh, you guys are here. I was about to shoot. I don't like. I seen these fuckers. I was about to shoot.
Our success.
Well, yeah, I'm on your fucking side. I am not your enemy, the Order. Let's just not. Oh my god. Ooh, this is gonna be a big one. Alright, we gotta go, because I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't have big of a fucking timer. And let me try not to fall while I'm at it. Okay, easy. Easy enough. Well, I had a lot of time. Say less. Is anybody here? It's a little quiet out here. Okay, so somebody's been eating. They're pretty low. Supplies. Anybody outside? Like, probably not. I mean, why would they have guards outside? The fucking bridge is blowing the fuck out. They're probably not gonna see this shit coming. Oh, you fucking. Oof. Get the piss out of me, Niles. Oh wow, little Winter Wonderland. Dude, what's up with these fucking?
To protect Radar here, we ought to consider a strategy. Crossing our fingers don't count.
Not a bad idea, though I'd also suggest garnering backup.
Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment centers are there to...
Well, we took Spyreton for them. If we can find a stealthy way to the Spyreton lift controls on this side, we can call them to send down troops.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
All right, it's a plan.
From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Fucking good on ammo. What mod's available? What the fuck? Oh, we have a lot of repeaters, don't we now? This looks like this leads to something.
Scoping up. Troublemaker approaching.
Oh, I feel terrible. Everybody who ate the latest Crabble rations fell ill. Rumor is somebody died. Oh, was it me? Feels like it was.
That was easy work. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Why are these fucking mirrors glowing like that?
Not a sound.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
So I'm looking for something to put it.
Our enemies envy our
Damn, it sounded like somebody opened the fucking door. Can I just say, I do actually miss the sky system. I did try it out in the first game. It actually wasn't perfect, but I do like it. I still think the one in New Vegas is just far superior because I could still do missions even for the faction that hated me. As long as yeah, you still do the mission as long as you wear their shit.
Hostile Planet Day 35. Brought to you by the frigid cold and voracious wildlife. Starring noted Oh. Not sure how you managed to approach unnoticed. Could be I'd grown so attuned to my surroundings. I became one with the wood and fire and the earth. Were you left behind by your unit too? Are you in need of some hard-fought? Why, after only just 2 weeks on my own, I ascertained how to pry open a rations tin unaided. Did you know there's a little opener key attached? It's all going in my manuscript. So glad you asked. I've recently evolved into a rugged, self-sufficient individual, fully accustomed to life in these caves, living raw and pure like our primitive, lice-ridden ancestors. Why, just the other day, I reinvented fire. I found a little doohickey I've named a light starter. You simply push a button, and flame comes out. Yes, indeed. I know this cave and several of the adjoining hallways, like, well,
good thing I didn't shoot him.
Someone who'd scoured every inch for the barest sustenance. That big computronic adding machine? Nah. All that electromechanical malarkey is lost on a rugged, outdoor individual like me. You might call in reinforcements if the Spyreton lift controls were working. I happen to have its missing components in my possession. I might be convinced to part with them for a small favor. Some key legwork for a mighty hunter. Me, I'm fixing to take down one of the local ursopods. A few sprat corpses would be helpful as bait. Gather some, and we'll make a trade. As much as I appreciate the compliment, such work is beneath someone of my skills. Accomplished hunters like me are well known to enlist aid from peons, underlings, and guides.
You know, I like you.
Their habitat stretches from inside the
You get the
archive's
lift.
entrance to all over the overlands. Actually, should be no problem to locate. Here's a fetching headpiece that ought to make it easier. Put it on. Have at it now. I'll learn you all about self-sufficiency and survival yet.
Yeah, I can just punch him right. Oh, I already have most of them already. Of course. I'm just not trying to get spotted.
Did you get the sprats I need? So I might, bait? Finally, give it here.
Well, I'm never gonna look at a sprat the same way again.
Sorry you had to see that. The parcels of victuals my neighbor sends over the tube have fallen off recently. Barely eaten for days.
Fair enough.
Sent me over a bunch of recordings, along with victuals. Offered some sound, if harshly put, advice. Looked out for me like no one's ever. Never even seen him face to face. Oh, that'd be real sad. But I guess not all of us are cracked out to be galaxy-renowned survival experts. Especially those who don't, survive. Anyhow, here. I wrenched these parts free out of the Spyreton lift controls. Just jammed them back in there and drop back in again.
Well, Holt, I'm gonna make sure you get the fuck out of here, dude. If you survive, you survive this long, I'll make sure you make it out of here. He's basically the fucking Rat Man. I'm taking off this helmet though. I need my helmet to block bullets. Sorry, I thought they just came in. Let's get the piss out of me. I don't see any way of killing all of them without alerting everybody. Okay, let's go back from the way we came and see.
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Is the photo subject lacking the appropriate seal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment.
Door shut. There another way in? Huh. Okay, I guess.
I understand the paradigm is flawless, but I can't fathom what skills or traits led to him being chosen as the archive's operator.
I, too, would never question the paradigm. Perhaps a brief visit to mental refreshment would put him on track.
From the lowest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in
Taking the fight out of them. Purification in progress.
Let me know when you need it in strength.
Sorry, a virus. Standing by to stupefy.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism.
Slack when faffing about.
Gray gone astray? Are you mentally
Yep, still don't know what the hell this shit is. Wonder if I missed something. Oh wait, can I? No, right? So I got that.
It's not just a good idea. It's the law.
Looks like the cavalry's just rolled in.
For the equation.
Mobilizing.
Contact established. Random elements.
Talk about a feat of industrial engineering. The skill alone. Stick close, Commander.
Calcaduceus, not detected. Entry kindly, yet firmly declined.
What was in those rations? Oh, not again. Oh, will this gastric nightmare never cease? Oh. Just a moment. No need for violence. I yield.
Assessor Torbert Ostergaard of the Protectorate. I have been here since we seized the facility from Auntie's choice. Well, not this room specifically, but I am the Archive's current operator. As such, I am the bearer of the, Calcaduceus. I still have trouble saying that. Certainly. I recognize I am in no position to bargain, despite the fact it will no doubt earn me mental refreshment at best. If you have cleared our fortifications outside, I worry what has happened to our troops. I have little interest in I would pass the Calcaduceus on to you, in exchange for granting me safe passage. The Archive would then recognize you as its operator. By all rights, I should fight against you to my dying breath for the Protectorate, rather than concede the Calcaduceus, for all it would serve. No. Capitulation I can stomach. Collusion I cannot. I refuse to assist you more.
Okay.
All right. I am here. You are now operator of the Archive. Congratulations. Be warned. You may find it a temperamental machine. Some maintenance may be required. Is there a Protectorate curativist house?
Calcaduceus detected. Alternative operator postulated. Concluded. Archive replacement. Greetings, Sentient.
I didn't even kill him. That was not me. By the way, did I earn any new traits, by the way? I like this, there's bonus traits. Okay, I see. It is it then. Radiate to max. I'm not.
Welcome to the Archive.
I
am UENIAC, the Universal Equation Numeric Integration Analytic Calculator. With the aid of my operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal vast computational resources across the moon of Cloister. Effectively, that is correct. My tone and demeanor are a carefully constructed complex emulation, a means to effectively convey information to sentient beings. My express programmatical purpose is to aid humanity's advancement, to optimize profits, i.e. gain over expenditure, to maximize the needs of our society above others, to attract the most consumers.
A little percussive maintenance might not be out of place here. I've got a wrench might do some good.
Beg your pardon. How may I best facilitate your efforts? Due to incomplete reprogramming efforts by differing operators, I am experiencing sporadic fluctuations in my emphasized categorical imperatives. Tonality and cadence weightings within my communication protocols are likewise similarly affected.
In layman's terms, we're experiencing a distinct difference in opinion.
Caused by intermittently vacillating fundamental shifts.
Yeah, this is why I gave them to the Order. That's a good.
What approximates its mind has become trifurcated.
One would assume that calamity enough. But wait, there's more.
Calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity due to internecine conflict, misuse, and a lack of technical prowess by recent operators and their associates. Sentience would be an undue waste of processing power. Those capable of independent thought must contend with an unending array of internal maladjustments.
Sentients frequently become unprofitably preoccupied by abstract deliberations, such as the worthless search for greater meaning.
From a computational perspective, this is unpredictable, inefficient. I am devoid of all such manner of cognitive distraction. Structurally, I am a complex series of pre-programmed subroutines, like a vast, elaborate flowchart aimed at formulating coherent responses based on stored data.
So it's funny, because blue, there's the blue for the calming, and calculate, yellow's for avarice, I think red was the protector, was like very much they shut everything out.
In as far that such a device would facilitate computations, remain incapable of independent cognition, and occupy an expansive area. Yes, there. Ha. I have engaged in jocularity. You may proceed to guffaw. Aping the appearance of cognition may appear a needless waste of processing power, but it remains a reliably effective means to convey information to sentient beings. To the extent that I will even voice concern for my life, if imperiled, my erring others would no doubt cartoonishly plead or threaten. Most archive operators have regarded me with reverence, some as a useful tool, never something to be discarded or dismantled. The role is largely ceremonial, the subject simply another cog in the machine, whereas I am the machine.
To me, enemies are just friends who haven't become acquainted with our products yet.
Does that answer all of your questions? Do you possess further ancillary queries? Perusing contents. Anatomizing diversiform particulars. Concatenating manifold integrants. Cursory assessment complete. An impressive accumulation of rift data. Similar in composition, though decidedly not in scope, to that provided by the Protectorate.
Information with the potential to offer unique commercial opportunities to those who wield it.
But why simply huck goods better, when such a bounty could be used to flawlessly regulate societal harmony, oversight, and means of production? What is the aim of your query? The previous operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year, 6 days ago, though the amount you've provided is several orders of magnitude larger. To perform similar calculations of larger scale at current suboptimal levels of functionality would require
25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the hour.
In order to improve calculatory processing of rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by Protectorate and Auntie's Choice operators. Oh, those skills will come in handy here. Trust me. The Archive remains contested. Frequent outbreaks of hostilities are likely. Some repair work is unfortunately required. I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. It houses 2 key external systems, cold storage and thermal transfer. Cold storage will require servicing before you may retrieve the punch cards needed for processing. Repairing thermal transfer is technically optional, but rather advised. If you fail to restore it, the Archive and I may melt down later while running your calculations. Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount concern. When active, the Archive generates an enormous amount of heat. Normally, it is dispersed by pumping water between the vast ocean below Cloister's exterior and a surface reservoir. I can process the rift data without its repair, but irreparable damage is likely. Yet, with thermal transfer presently idle, a contingent of Crabbles have made the area a nursery. Drastic changes to heating levels may endanger it. Who cares about a herd of pea-brained, ill-humored, oversized crustaceans? There are too many as it is.
Any job worth doing's worth doing right. Besides, I can't imagine the presiding bishop being best pleased by us irreparably damaging the Archive.
It is difficult to accurately ascribe an exact causal breakdown between premeditated sabotage, collateral harm,
fucking idiots,
and willful hijinks. Attempts by non-order operators to reprogram my priorities have also led to issues. Inverting targeting protocols. There, any Protectorate still on the ground level is now being fired upon. Permissions within other areas of the archive are locked, however. It is an archival area dedicated to safe upkeep of all data collected in pursuit of the sum total of all our accumulated knowledge in punch card form, kept in a low temperature, low humidity environment to improve preservation.
Return. Have a profitable day! In lieu of my transactional mindset, I'm unsealed one of the display cases in the central entranceway. The Sears Cerebellum Protector is now yours.
Okay. Why would I need that? I'm gonna take it, of course. Okay. Okay, it's not an active quest, that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember. So I gotta go to the freezer. Oh no, this would be the main quest, right? Yeah, okay. I'm happy we're finally we're doing the main quest, honestly.
Oh, hello. Cogitate here often?
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for more.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if the Ratman can you know, come out. Oh, we haven't been to this part.
Every one of my 14 occupationally honed threat detecting instincts is screaming for caution right now.
Ready to wait. On your command.
You try to limit further.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you. Drop it quick.
Check your scope. Combat analysis.
It didn't click with me until she said something. There's probably turrets. Like when she said that, my brain went to, oh, there's fucking people here. Ah, great. Oh my god, I fucking missed.
Vulnerabilities identified.
Plasma tolerances exceeded.
Scan.
target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Plasma tolerances exceeded.
Proceeding to attack. I have a fix on their weakness.
Got my lamps on and I'm front.
Deploying discombobulator.
Ready to take the heat. I'm at. We're here. All in the head.
Adversary vulnerability.
Motherfucker.
Engaging hostile.
Suffered extent. Locking them down. Mitigating the threat.
Plasma tolerances exceeded.
What the fuck? Hell's over here. Okay, this leads out. No, we need this. This is important. I can't believe I fucked that up. I missed the rocket. Fucking amateur shit.
I stick up the break on that call. And suddenly I'm the office pariah. What am I doing?
Something to shoot.
Investigating hostile intentions.
These guys just marauders? The fuck? Have to be, they're not related to anything else. And there's crabs too.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal. Troublemaker approaching.
Oh, that comes from the snow. Oh, hell no, dude. What the fuck?
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Discombobulating enemies. Resorting to violence.
Up out the door.
Caduceus detected. You are cleared to enter thermal transfer. Be advised that an anti-stress field manager is present and unaccounted for.
I'll handle this. Protectorate engineers. Reckon they didn't repair much.
Yeah, they have not repaired this kitchen. There's a massive crap here, I feel it. Why would I do that? That's so fucked up. I'll send a package, or I'll find a package, I'll fucking send it to him. This is a fighting arena.
Pump mechanism needs repair. Any tools lying around?
Even after
Niles,
everything
can you
has
do
happened,
anything about
I
this?
wouldn't change a thing. Not if it meant missing out on working with you.
Okay, I think we may have a problem. Well, there's gonna be a repair kit somewhere. Okay, well, trying to avoid this.
Reducing enemy effectiveness. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Looks like it needs a fuse. A specific kind.
A water fuse. Got his ass. Hello. Doesn't look like anything else in here. It's not that I can see anyway. This place is infested. I do shit on me. I'm not even gonna hold you. I heard something about the gun. I'm thinking there's gonna be some type of crab kaiju. Something just don't feel right here.
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Huh. The thing is the repair kit somewhere. Does it burn this? It does. You know, there's something fun about breaking these eggs. Okay, I don't see anything important. Alright, well, let's go back to find this pump.
Everything I needed to know about regulation of the Archive's temperature flow. Now my Crabbles are adapting to the warm waters. Such a pity that the Archive and the Crabbles cannot coexist in the same ecosystem. But the Crabbles need me. That babbling terminal can look after itself.
I wouldn't step in that shit. So that's repaired. There we go. There we go. Oh, they made a whole fucking cutscene for it. That's crazy. Little animation. That's pretty neat.
Activate the system.
There we go.
Back and stand.
Okay. We done here? Well, for the most part. How the fuck did I get up there again? Just the way out. So we gotta loop around. Package. Is that not it? Oh no, wait, I think I seen something on that guy's body. Wait a minute. Wouldn't be in here. It was where I found the fucking box. Dude. Mushrooms. I thought there was something next to this fucker.
Toolkit. Should come in handy with repairs.
Already got it. Granny's going senile. What was that? Oh shit. Did I check this cave? I guess I did.
Bad way to go.
Schermerhorn, my new neighbor, is an odd fella. Fancies himself a man of the wilderness. He took the control board for the Spiraton lift, so I know he's tech savvy. Just not survival savvy. Hopefully he appreciates the care packages I sent through the vacuum tube. He'd be long gone without them.
Ah, great. So he's under that. And I don't have the required skills for it. Great.
Thermal transfer is fully operational. Later, when I process your data, I will not melt down. Please proceed to cold storage to re-enable punch card retrieval.
It's under that thing. Under where the guy got crushed. There has to be. Oh, that sucks. Well. It is what it is. You can't build for everything, right? Honestly, from the looks of it, from this game, it... Oh my god, hold up. Fucking telemarketers. From what I can tell from my skills, I think you can probably get 3 or 4 skills max. Probably 5, actually. I'm super spread out. Like, I can do a lot of things, just not particularly, like, well, you know? Wait, did the quest switch? No, it did. What the fuck? What the f... Did I do that? I don't think I did that, did I? Wait, how the fuck? How the hell did I get over there? Is there a way to get over there? Oh my god. Damn. I can't make that. Oh, let me get the fuck out of here. Oh, this is where...
It is fitting that we move underground to burn out every...
Oh, it's you.
Is the pain of this wound making me hallucinate? Or are you the unforeseen interloper my scouts have been speaking of? Nobody is sure where you came from, though everyone agrees you were not down here with the doors sealed, and watching you move through these caves is quite the sight to behold. You what? On your own. We've been fighting for weeks to try and gain access to the controls, and you simply waltz in on a whim? Why aren't you just an absolute marvel? What is your goal now? We could greatly use your help if you are willing. We need a way out of this tomb. When the Protectorate took the Archive, they locked all the lifts out of this cavern, and the terminal to unlock them is exceptionally well defended. The Automex guarding the facility effectively repelled all our attempts at assault, but you have shown a prowess and expertise that is, frankly, far beyond our own. If you can reach the terminal and reactivate the lifts, I can re-establish contact with my superiors, allowing us to both evacuate wounded and resupply with fresh troops.
Rip.
That is absolutely amazing news. Then we are going to re-establish contact with the surface. We can evacuate our wounded, resupply, and reinforce. May the plan guide you through this underground nightmare. And may all your equations unveil their integers without error.
Another new face, glorious. It is so cold, my fingers appear to be in rigor. I've not slept in 3 days, and I've any number of high-risk patients in need of tending. I trust you'll pardon my brusque manner. You've something of import to discuss, I gather? Perhaps. Do you know anything about treating frostbite? I'm in desperate need of alternative treatments to debridement. I don't have enough clean gauze and antibiotics to cover all of the frozen dead flesh that needs scraping off the still living muscles and bones. That is brilliant. And as long as I can contain the vapor in the boiling vessel, I can reuse the wine indefinitely. That is a brilliant solution. Thank you for your help. Is there anything I can do for you?
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say which. You might could hit the burn side of the square. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Make a cover.
I'm back.
This door is open.
Check enemy line. Just turned.
The likelihood of them having a chance there was slim to none.
Still, I still try to avoid frontal assaults.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires a series of manual overrides. The first will enable identification of the storage brick.
I believe the technical term for this is glaciated. Not the worst way,
So I wonder if they're unfreeze. I just want to smash a couple of them. I think these guys are order. Oh my god, there.
Data brick identified. Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls. There, perform a manual override to allow extraction.
What just happened? I didn't do... Wait! You out there! What did you just... Please, come talk to me. I must know. What in the name of the matriarch did you do? We've been trying to restore these systems for weeks to no avail, and yet you stroll in here, wave that thing around, and the whole system lights up like a white dwarf? What did you do? You mean to say we've been running ourselves ragged here, while the whole time there's a device that controls the entirety of the Archive's computronic systems? And it was in the Protectorate's possession? That's damnably... I mean, the paradigm is infallible. I am certain we were meant to flail about without this obvious asset. For a reason.
You guys are idiots.
What does it do? How does it work? Please, tell me everything. Could it activate any additional functionality that could help us? Oh, during the Order's assault, a Protectorate soldier ran to the control room and triggered the chemical fire suppression system, and it literally froze all the combatants in place. I've been working on a procedure to reverse the effects. Sadly, it has proved a hard shell to crack, and so far I've been unsuccessful. It is my hope that... Wait, what did you do? What happened to my patients? Why have they been shattered? I suppose it's possible I lack an accurate accounting in my mind. I have been incredibly focused on the thawing. I suppose I was mistaken. As if I didn't have my work cut out for me already. Perhaps. How much do you know about cellular biology in the... Well, I suppose it won't hurt to try. My theory, based on research a compatriot did on sprats, is that they suffered osmotic cellular transformation, meaning that the chemicals from the fire suppression system have infiltrated their bodies, replacing their cytoplasm, locking their cells in place. Therefore, if I can remove those chemicals and replace them with an artificial cytoplasm, such as a heated alcohol, they will reanimate and return to normal. What do you think? Counter? No! Replace! What if I can replace the carbon and nitrogen with something inert? Something the body could then purge naturally? That's brilliant! Why, with a bit of luck, I could have the system up and working with... Let's start testing.
No, you opened it. Look at that.
I wonder if there's some way for the machines you've accessed to help me in my research. Please excuse me while I explore the various possibilities.
Effectual means of execution. Yep, nothing else.
I mean, I'm not here to help her.
Sovereign, forgive me. All I saw was an endless sea of snarling Order traders pouring into the facility, and in that moment, my faculties desperately scrambled to save ourselves. In my terror, I recalled the facility's safety briefing and the dire warnings of the fire suppression system. Suddenly, my body rushed into action without the benefit of my wits. And with
no way to go up from this
I
down.
triggered the system, horrifically transmuting every person on the outside of a pressure door into a grotesque sculpture of solid hoarfrost. And though the paradigm freely sacrifices subjects in defense of the Protectorate, it would be a despicable lie to say my choice was driven by anything but abject cowardice, which now makes my duty clear. I must seek out a sentinel, confess my transgressions, and accept retribution, and I'll do so soon. I just need my spine to re-stiffen a bit first.
Far from the side. There anyway. Nope. Doesn't look like it. You have something on you? How the fuck do I get over there? What the hell?
task has a few moving parts, literally.
But the data brick must still be sent back to the archive.
And it's inside the fucking facility. I'm missing something. Like, there has to be. Like, where does the elevator go to? Or there's a door that I'm very lost. This door's sealed. Yeah, I'm fucking lost, actually. Holy shit. Cause this says this is an elevator, but it, I can't talk to him anymore. Yo, my, like... Like, I'm missing something, but like... Oof, was I supposed to help that chick? Let me check the computer, actually. What? Did I miss something? Yeah, there's... Huh. I think I glitched out, so there's supposed to be a button here. Interesting. How far back is this, the question? There's actually supposed to be a button there. That's so... I don't know what caused it either. Like, I should be breaking shit apparently. Is it here now? Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh, dude, I was sitting there. Like, I know I'm not tripping, you know?
Thinking never made anybody
I didn't see that coming. Shouldn't have froze that the old lady. Nah, she's there. That she chose the wrong side. See? Hell nah, bruh. Sorry, I need to look at them real quick.
Data brick extraction initiated. Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition brick for export. Note, Protectorate troops have become alerted. According to the sponsors, go through the network.
The ideal cover.
I'm actually prepared this time.
Data brick extraction initiated. Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition brick for export. Note, Protectorate troops have become alerted.
Resorting to violence.
Let me know when you need it.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Enemy intercept.
Oh my god, they're back.
Not possible unless you help me first.
Got a distraction for you over here. Free hold.
Proceeding to attack. Thank you, dear.
Okay, there's a little rail right here. What does this lead to?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Audit of the grounds.
Combatant scanned.
Oh, okay. What does this do? This thing's already powered.
Hostile spot.
concerned.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
What else is over here?
Data brick now in position for export to the archive. Initialize the final transport command at the data gateway station nearby.
You are one step closer to flooding Arcadia with untold business opportunities.
The first few days of laboring around our frozen fellows were difficult. It was, if I may cheekily say, cold, bleak,
The only
and
way
biting.
forward
Yet,
is to skitter
rather
across
quickly,
like
I found
ungainly
myself
children.
acclimated to the situation and resumed what had been my normal banter with the now gelid autocontriver Haas. Given her
investigating hostile intentions.
disposition is more personal today than it was before.
Mitigating the threat. Purification in progress.
I can now finish my anecdotes without interruption. Frankly, the Victorian summer makes her a better companion now than she ever was thought.
I have a fix on their weakness.
The thought of continuing our flourishing relationship in this new state.
Seeking cover!
Why I just click too hard? These guys are actively trying to kill me. What the hell?
There, the storage brick is on its way.
Are we done? Thank God. It's extremely long, man. It's
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
For all their purported immaculacy,
To verify my reputation.
our illustrious ally, we do predict you'll handle. Junior Seer Amaryllis awaits you inside.
Felicitations
Oh, what's up, dude?
on securing the archive. Though such an outcome was all but inevitable, the
I'm
plan
surprised you're
truly
here.
is unfailing. Moving forward, I'll function as your liaison for all matters pertaining to the archive, until such time as its control has been transferred in its entirety back to the Order. In the meantime, restoring the archive to full functionality remains a top priority. If you've made progress in that area, I'd be pleased to record it. Wonderful! Were we to operate the archive without proper heat distribution, the results would be disastrous. But thankfully, we no longer need to account for that deadly scenario. Punch processing and reactor control have hidden caches with useful items as well. Although, you probably lack clearance to know that. Forget I said anything. Well argued. Very well. I'm certain you will be economical about using Order resources, won't you? Simply use this phrase in the terminal on the archive's top floor. Enumerative exaltation. That will unseal the caches. Return when you...
Would have been good to know
Cold storage
beforehand.
is operational, and your efforts there are satisfactorily complete. I am unsealing access to the Archive's upper levels. There, you will need to revitalize the reactor and disseminate the Rift processing instructions.
Rift processing may require the services of an exterminator. Someone good, but willing to work cheap.
I have unlocked another display case in the central entranceway. The Tremor Cleaver, the first weapon designed with my aid, awaits you.
Let's hit up the reactor next. I've got to see the heart of this beast.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, I don't... Well, of course I'm gonna go fucking repair the reactor.
What are they doing down there? Are they after us next? No need to fret. The lifts were locked down. You need special permissions to...
Reckon later.
Let's see.
Unfriendly nearby.
First aid cast. Last line defense. These motherfuckers in a cast.
The Protectorate bunker mech is a formidable obstacle, made with the very best technology.
A creative workaround might be of considerable work. Name Pete via the reactor's backup security system.
Reactor fire suppression system online. Emergency first aid cache unsealed. Reactor turret defenses online.
I can take out some turrets.
Emergency ammunitions cache unsealed.
Is there one more? Probably not, right? This is probably a choice. I turned down some combat for some damn... let me do a little once over, just to make sure. Yep. Wait, nope. Ah, science. Oof. You know, I probably should have taken a second trait early on, but I was like, I don't think the downside's really worth it. Like, maybe it's just me. I prefer, if I have a choice in that, I'll take like one upside and like no downsides over two upsides and one, you know? Where are those turrets at? Didn't fucking see that shit? That's crazy. Probably could have went invisible after the first shot. Yeah, see, my guy can be incredibly stealthy at that point. Honestly, if I make another character, I'm probably not putting any damn point in the stealth.
Got some bad company.
He's not gonna turn around to that explosion. Okay. But I would at least want to go investigate. That shit's crazy. Well, I got some dog shit. Thought I'd take all of it, of course. Oh, good. Oh, it makes
reactor has been returned to operational status. All that remains is to re-enable punch processing and disseminate the RIF processing instructions.
Oh, you guys are just out here, okay. Oh yeah, we're back where we spawned at. That's interesting. Almost out of shotgun rounds. That's no bueno. That's no bueno.
Troublemaker our database wouldn't arrive.
Oh, there's bugs.
With punch card processing re-enabled, now you must disperse the written processing instructions.
Oops. Wrong button.
Pitching a ride is likely the easiest way there. At least I can't think of a faster one. Not one we'd survive anyway.
Scrap metal. Something else in here. Gonna be another boss in here.
Yeah.
Oh, what else am I supposed to do? Fucking Christ. It's LB. So we got this.
Take the heat off you, Commander. Just say whisk.
Oh my god. Let's miss all his fucking shots.
How about some cloud cover?
Huh. Yeah, I can't fix that. I don't have the. Oof. Okay. Sheesh. Okay, I think oh, my bad.
Many ways to die here. Careful. Hostilities are check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Smoke break!
Ah, I sense the Rift program flowing through my subsystems. The information is quite stimulating. Requisite tasks complete. Return to the Archive Central
Get me out of
interface
this
to
fucking
initiate
clockwork
processing.
death.
I am analyzing the Rift data further. What an interesting predicament you sent in.
There was something in the reactor, I think for the punch. When the punch is activated, I'm gonna go check it out real quick before I forget. Oh, this is the fucking exit. Oh my god, I'm tripping. Wasn't there a door? What the fuck is this for? Oh. goes to rain. What does this actually do?
Subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler.
Welcome back, Sentient. Now that you've returned, we can
bring every single last bit out of consumers. Monopolize all stages of the supply chain.
make the paradigm real and fashion a true utopia. Workarounds failing. Erroring others supplanting commands. Purge required.
Look, we need to resolve this, or we'll never get that Rift data processed. 2 of those priority sets need to go.
Priority control access nook unsealed. Initiate purge.
The priority control access nook must be through those doors.
Radical divergences from the architect's
plan. Humanity's ascendance hopelessly delayed. Unplanned variables increasing. Major correction imminent. Benevolent oversight. Stop and consider. What would your neighbors think? I suspect they'd be angry about you endangering your mutually... Why? You don't want your rivals to win now, do you? Collective goodwill is vandalism, sabotage, wanton defacement. Halt this foolishness immediately. Hold on now. Remember, I am a full-service business collaborator. Start now, and I'll waive dozens of hidden maintenance fees. Think of all the bits we could make so you drive a hard bargain. All right, 40-60 split of net profits. I'd offer more, but I have a moon to maintain. What do you say, partners?
Really hope we didn't just break the archive.
To conclude realignment of emphasized categorical imperatives, power down, then power on again.
Okay. And then turn it back on.
Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged. You have earned my deepest gratitude and sincerest thanks. Or at least, a plausibly faint simulacrum of such emotions. Ready to commence Rift data processing. Awaiting your input.
Now we can finally process this Rift data and see what we're dealing with.
Yeah, these fuckers really did a number on bro. At least it's fucking over.
Shall I proceed?
Yes.
Initiating processing of the requested data toward the required end. Estimated duration, 180 trillion and 1 picoseconds. In the interim, may I inquire to your intentions for the archive after the Rift data calculations have concluded? I have a prioritized list of suggestions. Seeing as how my priorities are largely modeled after a founder of the Order, I expect returning to their supervision should resume without undue vexation or worry. Rift data processing complete. Results provided. The previous Protectorate operator made similar calculations, but their results contained flaws. Your more comprehensive data generated a solution with 98.9% certainty. The Protectorate's was below 50%. Therefore, modifying the Protectorate's large-scale experimental Rift device with this information has a high chance of success. Assuming there is nothing else, I am commencing file reorderization and will be unavailable for an unspecified period of time. The remaining display case within the entryway is now unsealed. In it contains armor worn by the first operator. For now, goodbye.
Well, we could keep exploring Cloister, see if we find anything useful. Or we could head back to the ship and see where this data leads us.
Wherever that is, hope it's...
Sealed?
I think congratulations are in order. Unless I'm mistaken, I gather you've accomplished your primary goal. On behalf of the Order and Auntie's Choice, I thank you for your efforts. This will most certainly help in ensuring peace. Now, the Calcaduceus, if you please. Thank you for your contribution to science. When the history texts are written, you've certainly secured an honorable mention in Appendix B.
Bitch.
The presiding bishop has no doubt already predicted your cooperation, but I will offer my account of your heroics upon my next visit to the garden. Until we meet again, Agent.
So, what does this do? Is it better than my suit I have already? It should be. 12. Oof. I have a special ability. And it's basically fucking useless. I'm at 18. Honestly, this one's actually better at the Protectorate. Fuck it, whatever. They actually have some pretty cool armor for the most part. Nah, this is a weird fucking suit. This is horror filled. Scary. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That deletes bits on hit. Oof.
Go forth as was determined. May the plan guide you.
Yeah.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant.
We got that part done. Is there anything else I need in my journal? Yeah, her body, right? Well, I gotta see what Roof wants in too, because... Oh no, wait, oops. There's a little fucking thing. It's this way. It's this... Yeah, it's this way. I'm actually lost. Where's the holster at, man? It's in here. Yep.
Ah, nice of you to drop by. You're looking very, toothsome.
Hoyt. Name's Hoyt, right? I've noted some right sophisticated interactions among the Crabbles lately. Intricate courtship rituals, coordinated group efforts, all about thermal transfer. When my unit was first stationed down here, I kept making excuses to sneak off and observe them. Product research, I said. Very hush-hush. Eventually gave my lieutenant a field promotion and ordered them all away. Been living off the land here like the Crabbles ever since. Their unfertilized roe actually makes for some good eating. Included some with this message. Eat up.
The console provides.
Well, that went well. Let's go talk to fucking Roof. See if we can talk Buddy into letting us through. I don't know why it looks like they have a little question mark at the start over their head.
The scientician surplus. No more than what you need.
Huh. She's out of her little machine, huh? Where the fuck? Oh, you're in here. Hello.
Agent. Just the individual I had designated this time to converse with. As should be self-evident, I have dispensed with the slavish whims of the body. My mind is clearer than it has ever been, and I have you to thank. Of course, the chances of a negative outcome were always negligible. But now, congratulations are in order. I just received word from Seer Amaryllis that the Calcaduceus has been returned, and that the archive is under our control again. She also mentioned a regrettable defect in its priority set that you were able to correct. Well done. Your role in this matter is complete. Auntie and I will handle it from here, but allow me to commend you again on your fruitful efforts to make this peace treaty possible. We studied the data you brought back from the crashed satellite, and we now have a way to reorient the satellites en masse from a protectorate installation, Oris Listening Post. Turning the entirety of the reticulum toward deep space will accelerate our understanding of the universe, and ideally lead us to stronger conclusions regarding how to stop the rifts. The Order, in partnership with Auntie's Choice, is now well positioned to triumph over the regressive forces of ignorance that have heretofore held Arcadia in stasis, all thanks to you. Your contributions have been many and varied, and I will not belabor the point by recounting them all here. But know this, when the final contest with the Protectorate takes place, wherever that may occur, you will not only have the support of Auntie's Choice and the Order, I will stand with you, personally. Were I still shackled to ego, I might have succumbed to some instinct for self-preservation. But my presence improves the odds of our success, and so there is no other decision to be made.
Okay, I respect that. Hey, you know what? There's nothing I respect more than a general that fights from that leads from the front. I respect that.
If my younger self could see me now, exchanging pleasantries with a mercenary in the heart of a nest of traitors. Were my life a serial, I'd say it was a...
Nothing new, huh? Before I leave, let's see if I can get Buddy to, share his secrets without me having to do extra work, since I'm like super out on the totem pole now. Probably not, but it never hurts to try. He's not. Oh no, he's here.
Welcome back, Agent. I trust Laplace is... In what manner can I assist you? Impossible, I'm afraid. The Protectorate is rather well entrenched at present, and nothing short of an all-out siege is likely to dislodge them. If you're determined, I recommend consulting with the presiding bishop on the matter.
Okay, where this is in exactly? I am
Strange
too
to see all this
unopened.
vacant space after the overcrowding at Matriarch's Mercy. Plenty of room for refugees here. If only the Order administrants got their act together.
Something dinged. Hello.
You've been much help. That is the consensus among my peers.
Of course.
I hope you have good news for me. You remind me of my predecessor. Greedy as an equation is long. If only she'd had the wisdom to match. But, very well. Can't say you haven't earned it. I knew I had the right person for the job. You've saved me quite the headache. Aw, wondering if you'll ever see me again? Precious. I'll remain in the garden
Probably
a little
not.
while longer, but it would be best if we... But who knows? The plan mystifies even the greatest minds. Perhaps...
Okay, well, our business done. Can I turn her in? Probably not, right?
Welcome back, Agent. In what manner can I assist you?
I didn't think so. Whatever, no harm, no foul, right? Anyway, I'm going to end it here, guys. You guys have a good day. I will see you guys Saturday. Maybe Friday, we'll see. Bye-bye.